Hey, Bear. Hey, Crazy. Trying to pull it up on my phone so I can watch the comments because I cannot see my camera from up here. I don't know what's happening on my phone. Yeah, very professional, huh, Bear? You're the live king, not me. Hey, um, I don't know what world's happening here. Yeah, there's Dad, and Grumpy. Michael, what's up, buddy? I'm only trying to pull up my own YouTube page so I can see the comments, and it's not letting me see anything. It's right there. It's saying I did it 11 days ago, but it won't let me click on it. Hold on one second. I want to clear it out and see if I can pull it back up. Well, it's not letting me do it. So I'm just going to continue, I guess. And I'll stop from time to time and take a look at the comments. How about that? All we're doing is painting anyway. Let's see if I can just restart my phone altogether. All right. So this was just a deck board. Just treated one by whatever 6. I guess it was left over from when we built the mower ramp on the side of the barn here. It was the same thing I did Dot's cartoon challenge off of. But I just put a coat of like primer on it when I was finished. Wanted to give it time to dry before I started actually painting it. I think it turned out all right. It's kind of hard to carve on a flat piece of wood. So his face was kind of tough. That eyeball's kind of wonky, but I want to see if I can fix it with the paint. It's not very thick at all. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to do like a blue background with a white cloud. And I've got some yellow and some brown. I don't know what color hair we're giving. So, yep. If you don't mind, please hit the like button. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Let's see if I can pull YouTube back up on my phone yet. Still restarting. All right, let's just get to it. We got a couple different blues here. What do you think? Something like that for the sky? Or should it be a darker blue? Yeah, there's Spike. Who else is here? Back Mountain. Who else have I not said hello to? Dad, I may have said hello to you, but if not, what's up, buddy? No, there is not an imposter bear. This is the electric whittler. And he is so full of it. All right, here we go. Let's paint the background first, I guess. See how this goes. This is acrylic paint. I by mistake bought a set of paints. I believe it is pronounced wash. I don't know if you guys can see that on there, that word. But it's something I think in the family of watercolors. You can add it. It's a liquid paint. You can add it. You can paint directly from the tube with it, or you can add water to it to thin it out. But it's not like a, like a dry, little wafer or whatever of paint like the watercolor I know of. Anyway, I don't know a lot about the painting and all that. And I don't know if that'll even work on the wood. This doesn't seem like it's going to work very well either. I wanted to do something different besides just a heart or something like that. Well, that's not covering it at all. That's not going to work. We're going to have to try something else. And that's just an acrylic paint right there. Let's see if I can wash it off. There's the first fail of the live stream. See, Bear told you I was professional. Thank you, Michael. Oh, there's Urban's makings. You guys should check his channel out if you haven't already. He's got some cool stuff. He did an axe that I thought was pretty neat. All right, well, that did not work. I'll try some of this gouache paint, see if that'll do the trick. It's going to be a darker color of blue though, but maybe I can add some water to it to lighten it up. That is really thick stuff. This is just going to be an experiment, I guess. Start up here and get that side done dry. That's better. It's not the right blue though. It's way too bright for a sky. Guess we're just gonna go with it. Let's see how it turns out. Let's see if I can see the live stream yet. It's not letting me watch it. It's saying that it streamed 12 days ago. Oh well. This stuff's drying really fast. It's almost chalky. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I have had a lazy Sunday. We have not done much of anything. I haven't. My wife's been working. It's way too blue. I'll say this, that paint covers good. It does seem to be drying extremely fast. Let's see if I can put this brush in there. I don't like not being able to see the comments. I feel like I'm not saying anything to anybody. Trying not to make a complete mess of it. Let's see what it looks like on the camera. Yeah, that's pretty bright. Hey, there's Sophie. Hello, Sophie. Who else is here? Aiden's here. I don't think I got to say hello to him yet. Foothills of Appalachia, how are you doing? Who else is here? Sophie, guess what? Your cane shipped yesterday after so much waiting. It is on its way. I hope you enjoy it. Hey, there's Muddy Dog. Muddy Dog is a wonderful electrician. I'm the electrician. Musician. He may be a good electrician too. Who knows? He is like a human jukebox. Make a request, he can play it. All right, let's see. Oh, were you on live, Bear? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on top of you. If that's what happened, I swear I didn't mean it. Oh yeah, good. I'm glad that you're excited about that, Sophie. That was one of my favorite carvings that I gave away. I mean, in my opinion, it was one of my favorite ones, you know. But who am I to judge? I guess I probably like them all. Muddy Dog is the person that won the Don't Tread on Me cane, the one that had the little bullet in the handle or on the top of it. That was a pretty nice one too. I like that one a lot. I haven't made any canes or walking sticks other than that one I made for Joe's challenge in a while. I'll have to do that sometime. Those are usually what I enjoy making the most. I really wish I could watch this with you guys. I don't know what the deal is. I wonder if maybe I can, well, if it won't even let me see it though, I can't even share it. I was going to say if I shared it, maybe I could click on the link from that. Um, Whatever, back to painting. I might just put my head in front of the camera. definitely not a professional at painting anything. I'd rather just carve it and leave it as is, but it's not a lot of fun either, I guess. For anybody looking at it anyway. Probably should do the smart thing, switch to a smaller brush right there. And just quit while I'm ahead before I make a mess. Let's see what's going on here. I see baby kisses. I don't know if I said hello to you. Oh, there's Amy Jo. No, this is a new set of people. There's Amy Jo. Hey, Amy. Hey, Daryl. Perry is here, the carving wizard. We said hello to Aiden, I believe. There's baby kisses. Joe, how you doing, buddy? All right. Back to it. Amy's the one that should be doing this part of the job. I'll just make a mess with the paint. But I think it's just going to all be like just bright colors. I'm not going to try to do any kind of, this fancy black washes or anything like that over the top. Most of all, because I don't know how to do it. So this is just going to be like a page out of my coloring book when I was a child, I guess. But I stayed in the line so far, so I'm really proud of me. Probably should have sanded a lot more on it, but I did not. But I think this paint is going to help to hide a lot of that too. And from what I was reading about this paint, I'm sure you guys probably know all about it already, but it said that water could reactivate it. So I guess, I mean, it could even wash it off if it just looks completely terrible. I'm getting somewhere. Did I miss a spot? All right. I see some little specks trying to peek through there. I guess it don't have to be perfect though. I don't know if you guys saw that professional technique, but I put my brush in there sideways and then turned it. How about that? I got to get something smaller for that. See what happens when I clean the brush off. Check back in the comments. Seems like you guys are just talking amongst yourselves. What do you think, Aiden? Is that way too blue? I know it is. All right. Something a little smaller. See if we can get in some of these tighter spots. I can't believe I haven't gotten this all over it already. If y'all knew me, you'd be so proud of me right now. It's not even on my hands. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything so soon. Still a lot of painting to do. Oh, there it went. Got a little bit on the bow. Not bad. Let that stay like that. Get a little tighter around his neck. That worked out all right there. Let's see some more that I missed right there. All right, I see a little spot back in that corner. And I had to get, I'm not going to be able to let this thing be finished. All right. There's little specks that keep like showing through it. I guess it's where the wood's not sanded down properly. And this paint is telling on me. I thought it was going to help hide some of it. All right. I think we can be good on the blue for now. Let's see what you guys are talking about. It looks really bright on the camera, even more so than in real life. But I guess that'll do. There are clouds in the sky. Oh, thanks, Aiden. Thank you, Michael. All right, let's go back to painting. Guess we'll go with the next thing back, which would be his wings. They kind of just need to stay white. All right, Aiden and Amy Joe and all those folks that know more about painting than I do, how do I get just kind of like an off-white color so I can do, you see how he's kind of got a like a top ridge on his wings? I'm gonna do the top ridge a different color than I do the inside of the feather. Give me some advice, please. Do I mix like something like this together? It's a lemon yellow and a titanium white. I have a couple other. I've got a darker yellow ochre. Probably not saying that right. Very small amounts of like the first two. These two. All right. I'm going to follow Aiden's advice. There's a proper quote for just this set of circumstances. It's got Aiden's sticker on top of it. Coincidentally, it looks like it's Proverbs 19:2. It says, "Listen to advice and accept discipline, and in the end, you will be counted among the wise." Thank you, Aiden, for your advice. All right, just a little bit of that. That might have been a little too much of that. Get some more white in there. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, look, this stuff's all dried up. Time out. I'm gonna start over here. All right, this is probably good. It's probably still just a little bit yellow. We're going to add a little more of this white to it. See how that goes. I feel like Bob Ross all of a sudden. There we go. That's looking a lot better. I think that'll do it, Aiden. Thank you, sir. That'll be just fine. Good job, Aiden. Thank you. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, you can kind of tell the difference. You was winging it. Yeah, that made a subtle difference. I think we like it. Yeah, he would smack that brush clean, wouldn't he, Grumpy? When I was doing the video for this carving this weekend, I was looking at the different, the time stamps or whatever, the amount of time each video was once I put it together. And it took me almost 5.5 hours to do this carving in total. I mean, it probably took me 3 weeks maybe altogether to finally get it finished. I don't know. I guess I just carved really slow. But like I was saying to our creation dust earlier today, I think on Bears Live, just I felt like I kind of rushed it even toward the end because I was just kind of sick of doing it. I was ready to be done with it. But I'm just trying. I'm learning the relief carving thing, or I'm trying to anyway. And I'm just like Aiden just said, I'm just kind of wing it. I don't really. I mean, I watch a lot of people's videos and things, but just the instructional part, when I try to listen to like an actual instructional video, sometimes I get so lost trying to keep up. And I find it better for myself personally, just kind of learn by my own mistakes. I guess that's probably common for most of us. But like if I try to follow exactly like, say for instance, I did try to follow that. I don't know if you guys remember, Matt did a Santa, like a little Christmas ornament Santa at Christmas time, and I tried to carve that thing about 4 different times. And every time it just ended up looking like really flat, I guess. And I don't know if it was the piece of wood I was using or what, but we ended up with one that we liked. My daughter got it on her Christmas tree. I was in with the rest of her Christmas decorations. But, I don't know. I can't follow instruction very well. My wife would agree with me on that 100%. I'm sure. In most cases, anyway. All right. I don't worry too much about the inside right there. I'm gonna make a mess on the background if I'm not careful. All right, that color worked out pretty good. And I still can't watch this live stream. No matter what I do. All right, I think I'm going to leave that part of the wings. What color should that part of the wings be? I still got his diaper and the cloud that need to remain some shade of white. What do you guys think? I'm asking honestly because I'm not good with all this part of it. Not that I'm good with the other part either. So what do you think, Aiden? This is your piece. Should that be like a light brown color on the inside of his wings, maybe? Or is it okay if that stays white and his diaper's white or the cloud's white? Does it all need to be different colors? What do you think? I'm just reading back through the comments. Oh, hey, Bloodstain. Believer. What's up, buddy? Daryl, that is an old timer. This is my daddy's. I carry it with me every day. It's always with me. It's old, man. Just beat up old pocket knife, but it was his and as sharp as a razor. I try to keep it like that. But it's old and gross and still got some of his pocket lint in it, as a matter of fact. I try to make sure it stays in there. But that's what that is. All right, back to painting. I think I am going to do like a light shade of brown. See how that goes. I'm going to try Aiden's trick with mixing these colors again. Now, what if I added some brown to this light color that we came up with just a minute ago? What's going to happen there? Is it going to go too dark? Just kind of brush it on without totally saturating it. Sophie says white. Just kind of lightly brush over it. We're going to let Aiden be in charge of this. I'm going to be his hands. All right, we'll just lightly brush over the tips. I still can't get on the live. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna wash this off first before I try to. Maybe I should look back at the comments before though, because you could be screaming no at me. Oh man. Did y'all hear that? I knew that was a real professional carver. It's too dark. Okay, see there? White with a touch of light gray. I'm glad I didn't put it on there. All right. Good. Thank you for stopping disaster. You know, I don't think I have a light gray. I got a silver. I got a black. Will either one of those work? Put the brush down. I'm sorry, Aiden. Maybe I should just leave that white. He could have a different color diaper or something. All right. Let's see here. That was pretty funny. Now I know how. It was kind of like when Bear had his glove on trying to do the Dremel carving. That was a fun day. All right, I've got a white and I mean, it's silver, but we'll see how it goes for gray. I will put it up in front of the camera before I actually use it. I don't know if it'll turn out like a metallic-y color, but metallic-y, that's a redneck version of Metallica. All right, what do we think about this? Is that kind of gray, you think? Okay, silver in between the feathers. I'll look one more time, make sure I'm not misunderstanding. Everybody's screaming again. All right, here we go. Well, it's definitely changing the way it looks, but it's not a very dark gray. But I think that's what we were going for. And see, I would have never thought to do something like that without you guys, because I know nothing about painting things. Probably should have gave it to my daughter and let her do it. She's a much better painter than I am. She probably could have done it right. Try to get a little down in there, sort of. Got a little bit of blue paint on the tip of that feather. All right, let's see what you guys think about that. I can definitely see the difference here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it on the camera. It might be a little too subtle. Am I screaming at the camera? It's right here above me. I don't know if I'm being way too loud. know if you can. It seems to be more on the high ridges of the feathers than down on the inside of it. Higher like that. The camera's gonna start acting crazy probably. What isn't? What's happening? It looks okay to you? All right. On to the next piece. So what do? I just leave the cloud white like it is. And it's just a primer. It's not, it doesn't have any kind of, it's not, whatever you call it, like a shine to it or whatever. It may be because of the light. Yeah, I've got, here, hold on a second. I might can do something about that. See if this helps at all. Why's my camera stripy like that? It's all right, Sophie. Water it down. Hello, Sarah. All right. Well, that might actually help, Aiden, if that's what you meant to do. It seems to be getting down in there just a little bit better. This makes for interesting live, though, letting somebody else call the shots and then you trying to interpret what it is they're saying and letting everybody laugh at you. How about that? Does that look any better, Aiden, you think? It definitely looks gray here, or are we saying it's too gray? All right, whatever. I'm going to do something that I think is going to be right. We're going to paint his quiver and his strap for his quiver. All right, Aiden says it looks good. We're moving on to the next color. What color should his quiver be? Should it just be like a black? Or maybe a brown? Or maybe a yellow color like this? What do we think? I've got some greens. I don't know if that's exactly Valentine's. Like a very light tint of blue on the clouds. Well, I've got that blue that didn't work out at all at first. It was almost like blue water. Let's see. We'll try it out and see what happens. It came off easy, so if it looks terrible, we can just wipe it off. But it is really watery. It's Crafter Square brand. Take care, Sophie. Just around the edges is what Baby Kiss saying. Light color on the nappy. What's his nappy? This, the quiver? The thing that holds the arrows? His nappy, huh? All right, well, we'll start around the edges. of the cloud like Baby Kisses says. See how that goes. Sounds that stuff is like water, y'all. It's crazy. That might have been a little too much in there. Looks like I got all the way around. All right, what do we think about this? It does kind of, see, but y'all can't really see it so well on the camera, but it's in there. I don't hate it. What's everybody else think? It's perfect. Looks great. Yeah, right. Y'all are full of it. All right, we'll move on to the next one. What did you say his nappy should be, Aiden? Very light tint of blue on the clouds. Light color on the nap. So just any light color, is that what you're saying? Do the diaper. So I can't see whatever it says. It says the diaper is something bluish. I got a I got a couple different blues. That one might have been the one I should have used for the background. Who knows? I don't think I saw that one. This one, you think we should use that one? The baby blue? All right, let's go for it. Yeah, that might have been a better idea on the sky right there. This blue. It might not stick. We'll have to see. All right, let's see. We'll paint the inside of it black so it's probably about where it stops right there. We'll paint the inside of it black. All right, so what about the strap on it? What do we do about that? Same color? Put this one on the diaper. Dry brush it on after. He's got a strap that holds the quiver up over his shoulder. It's supposed to be attached to that, where his arrows go. Gold on the strap. I do have gold. I was thinking about the arrow and the bow for gold too. I have that. It's a gold and blue on the quiver. The bow definitely. All right. Well, let's let this strap match the color of the quiver. We'll know that it goes together because it does kind of get lost on his chest right there. I got to wrap this up before too long. I know my daughter's wanting me to give her a ride somewhere, but she's going to have to be a patient young lady until we get finished. I imagine she's watching right now, hoping at any moment that I'm going to say it's over. All right. Now that's a matching set. All right, but what were you saying about his diaper rating? We should lightly brush a blue over top of that one, like we did the clouds, maybe. Oh, hey Norse, what's up, buddy? You may be glad to know that after much ado, your package finally shipped yesterday, so you should be receiving it pretty soon. A light blue just brushed over the diaper. I'll take my hat off. It's starting to get hot in here. All right, light blue brushed over the diaper. Find the brush. I'm going to use the same one that we used on those clouds. I'll try to get a little extra up under the fold of it right there. Oh yeah, that's a different different color. You can see the difference in it. I don't want to get too carried away with it. How do we feel about that? Kind of a baby boy color. Yeah. All right. We'll go ahead and do the bow, I guess. See how this gold's going to show up. Should we do the arrow and the bow gold? What do we think about that? Or should the arrow be a different color in the bow? Gold bow arrow silver. Okay. What about the grip of the bow? He does have a little grip right there under his hand. What color should that be? Just maybe like a black wrapping? That sounds good. All right, that sounds good. Aiden's the boss today, he goes. This coat looks pretty good. It's not one of those. I'm sure I'm murdering that name. I think they were saying gouache, like wash, but with a G. That stuff's weird. It's dry. It's almost like a chalky texture. Yeah, I think when I was painting the moon for Amy Jo's Moon Challenge, I think Aiden had to talk me through that too. We made some different colored paints for the moon's teeth and stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I know some of you have. Josh from Last Breath Woodworks ended up winning that moon in the giveaway that we did. Maybe I really can't see much of it right now. I'll get it turned back over where you can just as soon as I am satisfied. How's that looking, Aiden? Aiden, I know you said you were cleaning up from dinner a while ago. If it's getting late, man, you don't got to hang around. But I'm glad you are here. I feel like I got my head in front of the camera again. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. We have had a lazy Sunday today. It's been pretty nice outside though. It's raining, but the temperature is nice, I guess is what I mean to say. It's like, I don't know, let's see. It says it's 62 right now. It's kind of getting warm. All right, there's the gold bow. I think we got it all covered there. Let's do the silver arrow next. Let's just do it like this. Not gonna need that much anyway. That was a little too much there. Keep it moving without getting it everywhere. There's hardly any in here. I got some now. Sounds like it's raining again. All right. How's that? She's starting to show up a little more. We're getting some color on him. All right, we said a black grip on the bow. Let's put a little black grip on the bow, and while we're at it, we're gonna paint the inside of that quiver black as well. Something to I'm sorry I'm not as entertaining as Bear would be or someone like that, but I don't know. I don't got that much to say. But I do enjoy hanging out with all you guys on everybody's lives and stuff. I appreciate y'all being here on mine. I know I don't do it very often. Probably should do it more, but it's hard to find the time sometimes. I know I'm not telling y'all anything you don't already know, though. There's a spot inside of there that I can't quite reach, and it's driving me crazy. All right, what do we think at this point? Hey, there's Ray. What do you think, Hayden? Great. He says great. It means he's either really happy with it or really disappointed. All right, his wings are done. Bow and arrow is almost done. Let's go ahead and do the biggest part of him first, which is going to be this. Does anybody object to this color for his skin? Great as in great. All right, and Sophie's back. Yeah, it really is making the detail pop. Thank you, Grumpy. Nope, the skin color is not okay with you, Aiden. What color should it be? Blue? Water it down some. I got this one. It's a little bit, I don't know, that one's almost probably too pink. Think we should water this one down. Later, Michael. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Yes, for a light skin tone. Okay. It's the squeakiest chair on planet Earth. All right, water it down some. Just I'll start right here on these fingers and let you see it. See what you think. How's that? Is that too dark? Is anybody screaming stop yet? So it looks good. Looks good, Josh. Looks right. Nice. That's fine. Everybody is in agreement. Let's keep going. Look, you can all say that you helped with this carving. How about that? All right, we're getting there. turning out all right, I think. But you guys will have to be the judge of that. See more blue paint I got on this foot down here on the side. What do we think? Should we stop? Keep going. 10s across the board. Well, thank you, Blood. Get a little more. Wish I could have some music playing or something for you guys. I know that's against the rules. I think it's kind of silly, but whatever. You can have. I found out that you can have music playing. You can have any music you want playing. You just can't post it once you're done on live. You just have to choose not to post it. But you can have any music you want, or you can be, doing cover songs, any of that kind of stuff. Movies, all that kind of stuff. You're just not allowed to actually post it once you're finished. And everybody can watch and all that. You just, it's not looking too bad. All right. This is going to be the part where I mess it up. Don't have the steadiest of hands. All right, we're going to paint his face. And then we'll move on to whatever parts are next. quiet in here. If you aren't completely bored yet. But we're just about to be done here in a few minutes, I believe. Unless Aiden makes me take all the paint off and start over. We did give him control earlier. I feel like I'm being rude when I'm being quiet. I'm just trying real hard not to make a mess of what I've got going on right here. I will. My hands get kind of shaky sometimes. That's pretty good. You get the back side of his ear, underside of his hand right there. All right, Aiden. I'm going to ask you now, give you a moment to think about it. What color should his hair be? His eyebrows. I have black. I have yellow for, blonde or whatever. Got some browns. I'm going to stop in just a moment and see what you think. Oh, I got it on the background. Daddy's life saves the day again. All right. I think that's most of the flesh parts. All right, Aiden, what color hair do we think? The dark yellow? This one? Or, I guess they're the same. Red heart. Yes, we're going to do the red heart. I mean, heart red. So, keep it who we blame for our exes. Yeah, I think so. Blood. Perry blames the devil for his exes. Yeah, I'd probably side with you on that one too, buddy. With the other one going through like the wings, that lighter color. The other going through like the wings. Oh, like the gray that we put over the wings. Do this one and then brush that gray over top. Is that what we're seeing? Or are you saying to mix them together? Then the other yellow. Okay, gotcha. All right, well, it's going to look kind of bright at first then, I guess, but it will Once it dries up, we'll put that other one at the top of it. It kind of looks like a cartoon, like a comic book character or something to me, especially with all these vivid colors too. See some more. Now, before I do it, do his eyebrows go the same color too? I'm gonna lighter than that. All right. Let's see. Mix some of this with white. See if that'll lighten it up. All right, let's see how this works. Might have should have tried to get a little more white into that. This lighter. All right, that's lighter. What do we think? Very good. All right. Well then, and so we should brush some gray over his head, or do you think we should leave it the way it is? Baby Sam Elliott. It's funny blood. All right, let's move on. He's got a tongue there. I don't think I have. See if I can make my own little red, or I mean little pink color here. Not the right brush for that. That's a little too dark there at first. Now, let's see. He should have. I'm going to go a little bit with his eye there. Go with this. Let's see. Let's let him have green eyes. How about green eyes? Can Cupid have green eyes? I have new shamrock. All right, we'll catch you later, blood. All right, Perry gave me control back. He said whatever I want. So he's going to have green eyes. They're only just going to be a spot, though. I wish I had not have poked that hole in his eye like that and just painted it instead. Now he almost looks like he's not looking the way the arrow's looking. Not to me, anyway. It goes the illusion of an eye, I guess. Uh-oh. Aiden says no. No. Too late. Nah, I don't think it looks bad. Maybe I can drop a little black down in that hole to close it up. I don't know. I don't really need to. Should I do black line on like the mouth and inside of his ear and that eye that's closed right there? But if I do that, I might as well go between all his fingers and toes and all that. Get rid of that red dot on his face. That's his tongue. It's there. He's trying to get his aim right. You mean just paint over it? Is that how we get rid of it? That's supposed to be his tongue. Should I just paint over top of it? What do we think? I'm still trying to read. It looks messy. Yeah, it does. All right. All right. We can fix it. Here's what we'll do to fix it. We'll touch it up with the flesh color and a smaller, pointier brush than the one I was using to do it. Does that look any better? Or should I just get rid of it altogether? Oh, there's Mark D. Maker. What's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. Bingo. All right, Aiden likes it. All right, I guess it's time for the part we've all been waiting for. I've got two different reds. I've got a crimson and I have vermilion. What do we think? The wizard says vermilion. All right. As long as Aiden agrees, we're going with it. Test on the card. The brighter red. All right, let's do a test. All right, this is the vermilion. Well, that's almost orange. I don't think we. It's not exactly red. This is crimson. I think that's going to be the one. The one on the bottom is the crimson. The vermilion looks kind of orange. Sarah says to mix the two. Crimson. All right, crimson. Once we get this heart painted, I'm going to let you guys go. I've got to take my kid someplace. I know she is chomping at the bit to get out of here. She's excited. They're going to Winter Jam tomorrow. If you don't know what that is, it's like a big Christian concert. You get a bunch of different acts together. And it was supposed to happen a few weeks ago when we had all that bad winter weather. They canceled it. But she's all excited. She's going. I mean, her mother's going with her too, and a couple of her mother's friends and their daughters. They're going as a group. They're gonna, have a little girls' night or whatever. I know they're gonna have a good time. Concerts and stuff really aren't my thing. Not these days, anyway. It's an awful lot going on for me. I know they're gonna have a good time. She's excited, so she's going tonight. Spend the night with the girl, one of the girls that's going with them. I guess they're gonna stay up and being excited all night about it. I'm getting awful brave right here, so close to the background, slapping it on there like that. I wish I hadn't. All right. We need some more. The white's kind of bleeding through a little bit on that. Y'all might be saying, duh, that's what it's supposed to do. I do not know. I keep forgetting to be talking. Maybe I should hum like Amy Jo does. At least I'll be making some sort of noise. I started trying to sing to you, y'all all leave. I should do a live duo with that Muddy Dog guy, like Bear did with his friend that played music that time. I don't believe Muddy's in a band or anything like that, but that guy can really play that guitar. Um, I actually met Muddy one time. He won. I think I just told y'all not too long ago. He won one of the walking sticks during the giveaway, and he just happened to be close by because he travels for his work or whatever, and he came over. We met up with each other. I mean, he came to town. We met up with each other. I was able to give him a stick and all that. Got to hang out for a little bit. He was a really nice guy. I enjoyed his company very much. All right. So what do we think? Is it finished? I think it is. Oh, there's Last Breath. What's up, buddy? We was just talking about you not too long ago. I was talking about that carving you won. Aiden says it's fantastic. All right, well, we're gonna call this one complete. Maybe it'll be in the next giveaway we do. I've also got this one. I don't know, just in case anyone has not seen it. This was the Yosemite Sam we made for the cartoon challenge, but it was the same piece of wood. It was just deck boards that we had left over from when we built the barn. Yeah, he was a lot of fun to do. He was some stress. And the finishing of it didn't turn out much better. I'm glad I had you guys here to help walk me through it. But so anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for almost 2 hours. It's been an hour and 50 minutes. That's crazy. So thank y'all so much. Hope y'all have a wonderful evening. And if you'd like to see this, I put out a short and a long form video of this yesterday, the carving process and all that. And hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch y'all again next time.